And we're back. There we go.
With a brand new rep.
This is
Yes, I'm only a bit.
okay. 3 different songs there. Okay. Anyway, welcome. Well, God, I love the beginnings of these podcasts. They're great. Welcome to episode 108 of the Beyond Pixels podcast.
Hi, champ.
Today, we are talking about superstitions, and this topic came up because of last week's episode being on the 12th, with Friday the 13th right after, and then Valentine's Day the day after. So, first off, did anyone hear of any crazy things that happened last Friday yet?
Last Friday? No.
Yeah, last Friday night.
No.
Last Friday night. Anyway.
No.
I mean, I don't listen to Katy Perry, so no.
And we have a new person here with us today. So, anyway,
Damn, you're not even gonna name drop her.
wow, we have Celeste. She is
There
very
you go,
cute.
buddy.
She is here for this episode. Hopefully we don't scare her off and she comes back for more episodes. Anyway, so in history, like the first thing we want to talk about is, has anything ever happened to you or someone you know, or like anything that you've heard of that has happened on Friday the 13th?
Not really.
Personally, no.
No.
Okay, so we I got back in the day when my dad was still healthy before he got on oxygen. We would when Friday the 13th came up, we would go to the casino, and my dad would always hit a jackpot, like $2,500 plus.
The fuck?
Like Friday the 13th was his day, and unfortunately, because he's more handicapped nowadays, so he can't go to the casino as much as he wants. But we still take him. Like, we actually just ordered an electric wheelchair for him, and he's gonna be rolling around all on his own. It's just like, finally, I don't have to push you anymore.
So
Are you going to take him to
I
a
just-
casino in March for Friday the 13th?
For my birthday, probably, yeah.
I just looked up things that have happened on Friday the 13th. I don't know if any of this is actually true, but this is what the Google AI says. 1940, Buckingham Palace was bombed. 1996, Tupac died. 2012, Tupac. I don't know how to say his name.
It's
2012,
Tupac.
It's Tupac.
the Costa Concordia cruise ship crashed in Italy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And it also says that this year we have 3 Friday the 13th. February, March, and November.
Fun.
No.
November.
Yeah.
So what I'm
Mar-
hearing
oh,
is
yeah,
2
March.
more chances for shit to
March.
fuck up.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm
anyway, those are the things. But it also says that the Knights Templar has a historical anchor on Friday the 13th, 1307,
Mhm.
when King Philip the Sixth. It's Ivy. I think that's 6, right?
No,
Yeah.
4.
Oh, 4.
That's
Okay,
4.
shut up. I am very the damn Roman numerals confuse my brain sometimes. Okay.
You need to watch more Super Bowl. That's how I learned my Roman numerals.
Circuitry, do you watch the Super Bowl?
Yes.
I don't watch
Anyway.
Super Bowl, but I know my Roman numerals.
Anyway, so apparently Friday, October 13th, 1307, King Philip IV of France was arrested hundreds of Templar knights, torturing and executions, and I guess that might be part of where Friday the 13th came from, and then
I knew
the
it.
whole thing with that.
Blame
That's actually
France.
kind of cool. It's always France. Everything's always France. The damn
They always
French.
quietly surrender.
Finally, we agree on something. The damn French.
Oh my god, no, I get it now. When they said there's a great evil coming, that great evil was the damn French.
Why do you think we went from French fries to freedom fries back in the day?
I refuse
We
to call them
should've
freedom
kept the
fries. I'd sooner call them chips.
Do I need to
Oh,
get
fuck,
my microphone,
no,
or is
I
the
would
music
never call
loud,
it
or is
chips.
it okay?
Huh?
Imperialist dog.
Y'all even hear
That's
all?
Yeah, you're kind of coming in
we
and
can
out, but
barely
yeah, we can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Okay.
I heard
Realistically,
someone
we don't
giggling in
expect
the
you to have a
background.
strong enough signal.
Says Gary. How about the bar? Remember?
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't expect you to have a strong enough signal.
Anyway, so Friday the 13th, I think that's about all we can really say about Friday the 13th, right? There's nothing really big. No one's really had anything crazy happen, so that's pretty good.
Well, it was a decent
But like,
movie.
do you personally believe in the superstitions surrounding Friday the 13th and it being an unlucky day?
Not really.
No.
Oh.
Not really. I mean, after watching my dad win money at the casino, I just think I'm the one that's cursed and he's not.
So for me personally, holy shit. Anyway, I just saw a notification of someone coming online on VR chat. 3-letter name, you know them.
Focus turtle.
Anyway, I haven't seen them online in fucking years now. Anyway,
Focus turtle.
I'm trying.
I think
So me personally, like every time that a Friday the 13th comes up, every job I've ever had, something crazy has happened. I don't remember what happened last Friday. I just kind of spaced out most of the day.
Vampy, do you want me to strangle you?
I just finished my sandwich. I said I was starting to eat my sandwich when we started.
But-
before we started.
I know,
talking.
but
I
you
do
don't have to
kinda-
crumple the paper in the fucking microphone.
I didn't. I was
You
a
did.
few feet away from the.
Can I
mic.
continue,
Oh
or
my
are you
God,
two
yes.
gonna babble like a married couple?
It's my turn instead of you, turtle. Stop being jealous.
What? Huh? Oh, okay, I get it. Circuitry screaming at you about something. Okay, it took me a second for that to click. Wow. Anyway, let's continue.
Fuck both of you.
I personally like. I'm a little cautious about certain things on any Friday the 13th. Like, I'm like, I've seen some crazy shit happen on Friday the 13th. Every job I've had has had something crazy happen on a Friday the 13th. I'm just gonna play things safe. There's no harm in playing it safe that day.
13
other than
seems to be a lucky
that-
number for me.
Other than that, now, the second superstition that I have on the list, at least, is the idea of walking under a ladder.
Do it all the time.
I do it, yeah.
I do it all the time. Couch over here.
Hey, hold up. I need to...
Am I the one person here that actually follows a lot of superstitions then? Because I don't like walking under
Well,
ladders.
no. I need to...
It freaks me out.
Oh,
Have to do
it's
it,
fine.
you're so tall.
I can understand why it would freak you out because at any moment that ladder could collapse and hit you.
Exactly. And
that
usually if
makes
I'm
sense.
around a ladder, there's someone on the ladder or something on top of the ladder. So like I'm gonna be not going near that fucking thing because they're gonna drop shit on me.
Yeah, I'm too tall to do that,
Doing
so
it,
I
but
just walk
it's just
around
it. No, that
not
makes
caring
sense.
All
about
right.
it is
I was
a-
curious. I was curious. Why is walking under a ladder considered bad luck? So, according to Google, it says walking under a ladder is considered bad luck due to ancient beliefs regarding the triangle shape, which was seen as a sacred symbol of the Holy Trinity or Egyptian gods that should not be broken. Other origins include the medieval association of leaning ladders with gallows and the practical risk of falling tools or paint.
Oh hey, I basically just said that.
Oh.
Cool. I have a valid superstition. Woo! I'm valid.
for once.
Wait. Oh.
I would consider that more of a fear than a superstition at that
Yeah.
point.
Well, it's not just that.
Yeah,
It's,
something
dude,
falling.
it goes beyond
Agreed.
that. It's not only that. It's also like in terms of gallows or death. Like ladders were associated with death because you would have to climb a ladder to be hung from the tree.
Wow. Okay, we just went from funny, haha to super dark in like 2 seconds.
I mean, they're superstitions.
Jesus.
They're gonna have.
I mean, you don't
dark
want me to
backgrounds.
talk about the Salem witch trials. I'm not going to mention that.
You just
That's
did.
a whole other superstition.
No, that was.
I'm not
that's
gonna
a whole
mention
nother-
it, but I'm gonna mention it. Okay. I guess that makes sense, circuitry.
I won't mention the context. I'll mention like the general aspect, but
Oh, you know what? Actually, on that idea, would you consider the whole things, the whole things that happen surrounding that as like superstition, and everyone was just following a superstition at that point?
Yeah.
you're talking about the witch trials?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly
think it was-
thought it was. I honestly thought the witch trials were barbaric.
I think it was all superstition
Agreed.
because they see or hear about someone doing something abnormal or different or that they believe impossible. Holy shit, this world actually has the Small Dipper. Anyway, I am all over the place today.
And I thought I had ADHD. My God.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Just look over there, the Little Dipper.
I see the Little Dipper. Yes, I see it.
Too much
His
on the
ADHD is
couch.
spreading. I caught myself looking at Discord for a minute. Fuck you, Turtle.
I am all over the place today. This is a fun
Look,
episode.
You're still sitting. You're good.
I always
Thank
have
you.
my
Thank
ADHD
you.
active with a
I'm
mod
starting to
message
come off
on my
the rails.
screen in case I get bored.
Anyway, yeah, the walking under ladders, makes sense. Don't walk under a ladder unless you really have to, because there's just no reason to walk under a ladder if you can walk an extra 2 feet to go around it and not risk having something fall on your head. The witch trials, definitely some superstitions surrounding that, and the cause of that.
I do want to mention one thing about the witch trials real quick, because it was also seen as almost like a spiteful type of time, because this is like, let's say you hated your neighbor, all you had to do was just say they're a witch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that there wasn't other motives behind it, but it did have superstitions involved.
That's why it did have superstitions involved, but it was
and I
superstitions
think-
based on a lie.
I mean, the whole idea of, well, every superstition is based on a lie, if you want to go that way. So,
We can, yeah, absolutely, we can go that route if you want.
but I mean, not walking under a ladder, that superstition is based in safety. So, we'll go with that. So that's
Rather than
that,
safety,
those
I
are
call it wanting to live.
those ones are the big ones that I had listed. The only other one that I thought of while we were talking here is the spilling salt and like tossing salt over your shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Tossing it
Also,
over your
I
shoulder?
did. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you've never
If you
heard of that?
spill the
You've never heard of
salt,
that?
if you spill the salt shaker, if you spill salt, if you knock over the salt shaker and it spills salt, you're supposed to take a pinch of it and throw it over your left shoulder, because apparently
No.
a devil appears there, or
Yeah,
a demon.
wards off evil spirits or something. Is what I've
But
heard.
also, it's not just because I have this pulled up. It's not just salt; it's also olive oil as well. Spilling olive oil or salt is considered very unlucky, and comes from Italy.
Oh yeah, okay. You know
wonder I
what?
suck at
Olive oil,
gambling.
Italy makes sense.
Yep, does.
Yeah.
Still salt, I just wipe it off.
Also, on an off note, breaking a mirror, 7 years of bad luck also came from Italy.
Wow, all the
I'm
good
seeing
things
a
come from
pattern.
Italy, apparently.
Jesus.
Not all
all
the good
good
things. Trust me, I
It's
got
all
more to get
Italian
to.
and French. Every superstition is just stemming from Italy and France. What?
Yeah.
You want me to see if I can
Black
find something from France?
We already did Friday the 13th.
Okay.
That stems from
They're
France.
neighbors,
Yeah, that makes sense.
What about
They're
black
basically
cats?
the
Why are
same
they
thing.
Considered bad luck.
That's what I was wondering too. I was thinking I was like, the black cats are associated with witches, right? So before I look it up, or before Circuitry's looking it up, I am going to bet it has something to do with the Salem witch trials.
Oh.
That's probably a safe
Probably.
bet.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Circuitry,
that is probably-
where does the superstition of a black cat stem from?
Black cat. Hang on. I have the list in front of me. That's what I'm
And like the
trying to-
black cat crossing your path.
I know. I'm looking for it.
I cannot words today.
Wait, so if you go to the Black Cat
Okay.
on Friday the 13th,
And you told
do
me
just
I was on
automatically have
drugs.
bad
Go
luck?
fuck yourself.
Oh.
Okay. Black.
Also, yes. You just,
I feel
gonna
like
get bad.
circuitry is
The game
salty. We need to
crashes.
throw him over our shoulder.
I'm not picking up that man.
Oh.
Good luck.
Okay. Do you want me to read this? You want me to read
Yes.
this right now? Okay.
Yes.
Story.
Black cat superstitions originated primarily in medieval Europe, 13th century, due to associations with witchcraft, heresy, and the devil, often linked to a 1233 papal decree, Vox in Ramia. While ancient
Whatever
Egyptians
that means.
honored them, European folklore, particularly the myth of witches transforming into black cats, turned them into symbols of bad luck and misfortune.
Hmm.
So if
So
a
we
black
can
cat
blame
crossed your
the
path,
church.
it could be a witch,
Hmm.
So for that we can blame
and the witch would
church.
curse you.
Fun.
Interesting.
If you looked
We can
into
blame
its
Harry
eyes,
Potter for
that's
that one.
specifically, if you looked at a black cat in the eyes, that was bad luck. I have to emphasize that.
So now, Zoe, I know you looked into some superstitions relating to Native Americans, right?
I did. I did not look at the background of where they came from.
Well, they're Native American, so we probably won't know the background. But go ahead and explain a couple of them.
So, one of them is you're apparently not supposed to whistle at night because whistling at night could attract unwanted spirits or bad luck.
You know, that
see.
probably makes sense because in the dark, you can't see what's around you. There might be a freaking bear standing right around the corner. Here's you
Yes, I remember
whistling.
walking down Main Street and
They
a fucking
disappeared.
grizzly shows up.
Last
Cutting
thing you know-
nails. Yep. Turkey, India, Japan, night grooming. Cutting nails, whistling at night is believed to attract evil spirits or cause bad luck. But also, going back to something you said earlier, Turtle, this is from China. The number 4 is associated with death, leading to its avoidance in building floor numbers. So there's no number 4 at all in
I have
China.
heard that.
And
Like how
similar,
all of you
it's
guys
similar
think
to
so,
13 in Western cultures.
Yep.
Remember, we were talking about number 13. So number 4
Yep.
is bad luck in China.
Yeah,
Whereas
I
8 and 9
remember.
are auspicious
I've
numbers.
been in some hotels. A lot of hotels skip room 13 or skip floor 13 if it's a multi-floor hotel. I actually stayed in a couple of hotels that don't have a floor 13. You go in the elevator and you're like, "Oh, you're on the 15th floor?" But there's no 13. What? Huh?
14th
So you're
floor.
actually on the 14th floor. But it's floor number 15 because there is no 13th floor. It's like, okay.
And also,
Well,
Sobi, just to build off of what you just said, in Russia, whistling inside a house is thought to bring financial ruin.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Can't whistle anywhere. Can't whistle.
You can't whistle.
You're gonna whistle, baby, whistle, baby, anyway. My brain is going places.
Let's continue.
Anyway,
Me and Stealth are both just off in our own world at the moment.
I'm trying
that's
not to be,
fine.
dude. I only
I
got
am-
4 hours of sleep last night. I am fucking exhausted.
I am so off the wall
That's the
today.
kind
That
of
this is
activity we need.
this is the most scattered I've been in a long time. It's great. Okay. Any other superstitions? Sobi, did you have any other Native American superstitions?
Oh.
The silence is telling.
I have my mic muted.
Jeopardy.
I mean, there's always if you want to get into the scary ones, the Native Americans, I think one sect had it where you cannot eat human flesh or you turn into a monster. That's where the
Yeah, way to
legend
go.
comes from.
What
That
wouldn't
That
that, be
makes sense.
true of all cultures? If you eat human flesh, you're considered a monster by society's standpoint.
Well, yeah, it's cannibalism.
Yeah, but only from what I remember is the Native Americans actually made it a story and turned it into a myth of you cannot eat human flesh or you become an actual monster. Whereas everywhere else, it's usually just frowned upon and you do not integrate with society.
That's fair.
Okay.
Also, apparently, according to Native Americans, pointing at a rainbow is bad luck.
I just saw that too. Yeah, I just saw that. It's also in the same thing. Nigeria, South Africa. Is that what you're looking at? Whistling at night is avoided as it's believed to summon evil spirits. Pointing at a rainbow is considered bad luck. That's what I'm reading. But below it, in Togo, involving snakes, seeing a snake crossing the road is a sign to stop or delay travel to avoid misfortune. So if you see a snake cross in front of you, you stop and turn around and go the other way. So a snake is saving your life.
I get
Interesting.
snake and play with
Don't tread on
it.
the snake.
Oh, trust me, I know former girlfriends that would actually do that. Okay, this one I want somebody on the podcast to test this. I hate grapes. I'm never gonna eat grapes. But if you love grapes, test this. Eating 12 grapes at midnight on New Year's Eve brings 12 months of luck. Not bad luck.
At
Good luck.
midnight on
Yeah, I'll.
You know, yeah, we have
tried that.
send me a message.
we
with
have
that, 'cause
only
I'll
been
do it.
talking primarily about like the bad side of superstitions, but there's a lot that are good as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah, in Serbia, spilling water behind someone, usually leaving on a trip or exam, brings good luck. So you spill water behind them, it actually. And then globally, finding a penny, seeing a shooting star, or carrying a horseshoe. All
But
those
when
things
you
bring
find a
good luck.
penny, it has to be
Face
Heads up. Heads up.
heads up. If it's tails
I never
up,
learned
you're supposed to
that.
give it to someone, right?
Well, so
You have
here's
to
the
give it to
thing.
someone?
What I
That's
was
what I
told.
heard.
No, what I was told was, as a kid, if you find a heads-up penny, you take it and you put it inside of your shoe and you leave it there and you walk around for the day, and then you find a friend to give that penny to and you tell them, put it in your shoe, and they carry that luck on, and the luck builds and builds inside of that penny.
What?
I've
You're
never heard that
supercharging a
before.
penny.
Never
Yeah.
heard
Oh.
that.
Okay, I've never heard that before.
Me
This was
neither.
back
Growing
in.
up,
I heard it in the late '90s. That was where that's where I heard it first, and that's where I started carrying it on from.
By the late 90s is
for
when I was
me,
born.
growing
So.
up, it was find a penny, pick it up all day long. You'll have good luck. It didn't matter whether it was on heads or tails.
Speaking
Yeah.
of penny,
Yeah,
Speaking of-
so it's the same saying that I heard, but it was other people said if it's heads up, you keep it for yourself. If it's tails up, you have to give it to someone, or it'll give you bad luck.
I wonder when that changed. Because
Well,
I
I don't know.
this has got to.
was told
This has
don't
got.
pick up a tails up penny.
Well, how about
Yeah,
not picking
like
up
at all.
any pennies, because Cuba, money and curses, picking up dropped money, pennies, is avoided as they may carry curses.
So
Sounds
it's
about right.
probably a weird mix of different cultures' superstitions around coins on the ground.
It may have originated.
That-
If it came from Cuba, most Cubans did come to Florida.
Yeah.
So as I was trying to say before you just cut me
explains a
off
lot.
suddenly,
Sorry.
it's sounding like the superstition of revolving around pennies and coins that I grew up hearing is a combination of different cultures' superstitions around coins, all combined together in a jumbled mess that makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for right now. Is seeing
But-
if.
So I want to know, because one person here is from a completely different country, and I asked them to come with any superstitions that they have. Celeste, do you have any superstitions you would like to talk about?
Sure. I think there's a lot. But it's not going home after you went to a wake. It basically
To a
brings
wh-
bad spirits, basically.
Did you
So
say
it's
to a
best
lake?
like,
Wake.
no, to a wake. So like after visiting a funeral, you can't go home after.
Oh, okay.
Oh, long.
Note to self: pitch a tent.
Out of context, that
Bring your
statement
Xbox.
makes no sense.
I was about to say, I heard pitch a tent, I'm like, what?
I know.
Inside
Mine
the
in the gutter.
tent, you.
We're all thinking in a way different mindset about
No,
tents.
y'all are degenerates.
Okay,
I know
wish
exactly
to
where
enter
your
the
mind
tent,
went.
not enter someone inside the tent.
Turtle is my son.
Or are you
I don't
trying to
think you
put the
get
tent
it.
inside someone is the question.
No, I
You know,
don't.
that's a fair point, Mama.
You said pitch a tent.
I gotta
That's all
go.
I'm saying.
I gotta go sing now.
Anyway. Okay,
All
bye,
right.
Mom.
Bye.
Have a good
Understood
one.
what you were talking about.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Mama.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Anyway,
Bye.
so to continue, so any other superstitions that you know of?
There's actually a superstition where if you drop a fork, you're expected to have a female visitor, and if you drop a spoon, you get a male one.
What?
Interesting.
I'll be
go to my
right
kitchen.
back. I'm gonna go to my kitchen.
Same fucking brain cell circuitry.
I'm testing this right now.
Let me get in my car.
What's the last thing your
Fucking
mother
run
heard?
to his kitchen.
Circuitry literally, I heard his door open. He's literally going to the kitchen to try.
I don't like that he timed that as soon as your mother left. She's gonna show up at his doorstep.
Oh, that's fucking great.
This episode is going great so far.
Right?
Well, off topic, I almost won $1,000 at bingo today.
A bingo?
Bingo, not dingo.
So you
Bingo.
I said
almost
bingo.
won $1,000, meaning you didn't
Yeah, I bought
actually win
multiple.
any money.
No, I didn't. But I have a picture of me being literally like so fucking unnerved. It was blackout. It was the final round. It was blackout. I bought multiple cards. I was like fucking like 2 or 3 off. I have a picture of it. Hold on.
Blackout bingo's fun.
I want to hear more of your superstitions. They are interesting ones.
Wally gets
okay.
the proof.
My mom told me this, but if you ever bite your tongue, basically, it's like interpreted that someone is most likely thinking about you at that same moment, so blame them.
Isn't there
Yeah.
some saying about like if you can't fall asleep, it's because someone's thinking about you or something too?
Yes, basically, it's like some sort of like
Isn't-
correlated with that.
Isn't
Interesting.
it also when people sneeze or some shit? I heard about that one. Or if you sneeze.
Sneeze?
Oh.
Can't say I've heard of that one.
Oh, hang on. No, okay, we're gonna go on to that topic for a second. Sneezing.
Mhm.
The reason people say "bless you" after you sneeze is
Man,
a
shit didn't
I
happen.
believe it's a.
It's been 5 minutes, circuitry.
I didn't give it a minute.
Anyway,
Not a fork to
back on
wash.
to what I was talking about.
Back to what you were talking about.
Why didn't you use an already dirty fork?
It just
Well, I
wouldn't
mean,
be the
I
same.
would've
We
got-
don't
gotten
like
a
them
dirty
dirty, we
girl.
like them clean.
No.
Oh my
And I'll tell
God.
you, she ain't using my shower without my permission.
Anyway, so back onto the topic that I was talking about. Sneezing. The reason people say "bless you" is because it was thought to be like your life gets shorter every time you sneeze. I believe that's how it was, like historically, and that's why people say "bless you" when you sneeze.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
in Japan, if you sneeze, someone's talking about you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
it-
I have
I
really
thought
bad
that-
allergies. Does that mean I'm in my
I-
50s?
Wait, I thought that's if your ears were burning,
Dad?
someone
Is
was
that
talking
you?
about you.
No.
If your ears are burning, it's good, I believe. If you're sneezing, it's something bad.
I see.
So both ways,
Oh,
they're still
um,
talking about you. It's just if you sneeze. it's
Okay,
bad.
so I just looked up the sneezing and the "bless you," ancient superstitions, historical pandemics. I guess it's a way to bless the sneezer from disease, death, or evil spirits. Interesting.
I mean, back then you kind of had to treat everything like it was a disease.
Also, Titan's got a point. It is just common courtesy to say bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, does anyone here say Gesundheit? Just
No.
once.
No.
Say it right.
I found Gesundheit.
Good enough.
Goose and tight.
Goose is tight.
Goose in tight.
Well, goose and tights. Hang on. Okay. Goose in tights. I'm Googling this now. I'm going to Google Images. Oh, it's just giving me a bunch of people in. Okay, that. Why? It's just giving me a bunch of tight. It's literally just showing me a bunch of like ads for tights that have geese on them.
You're the goose turtle.
Like you Google goose in tights, and it's just that's a
get goose in
dude
tights.
with goose boxers on. What the fuck?
God.
Anyway, back onto the topic at hand. Any other
For the
superstitions that anyone has?
Okay, I do have a couple that I want to bring up to your attention. One of them is wishing someone a happy birthday before their actual birthday is considered bad luck. And clinking glasses with water is thought to bring bad luck or even death to those involved. This comes from Germany.
And cooking what with water?
Holy.
Clinking glasses of water.
Oh.
Oh.
Well.
Or
guess what, I was
wishing
thinking
someone
about
an
short-
early happy birthday.
Have we?
No, I guess
Have
not.
y'all
Let's
talked
spend
about
some
going
time.
up the ladder yet?
Yes, we already,
We've already
talked about
the
that.
ladder.
We
Okay.
also Titan. We also already talked about the salt, spilling salt. We already talked
I
about that.
found out that was a thing today.
Yeah. There's so many movies that have like tie-ins to that, and I swear there's one movie where someone spills salt and someone else is like, no, you have to throw it over your shoulder, and they throw the whole thing and it hits someone in the eye.
I think that was Dumb and
Well,
Dumber.
that's just pepper spray at that point.
That sounds like Dumb and Dumber.
I don't know what it was, but yeah. I mean, that's not pepper spray. That's salt spray. It would be pepper spray if you threw salt or if you threw pepper over your shoulder. Yeah.
I've
okay,
never
words
been
work.
pepper sprayed, but just imagine getting salt in your eye. How awful
Man,
that must feel.
I feel like that would make you pretty
You ready to
salty.
find out?
I mean, I'll do a live stream on Rumble.
Not only does it
So,
sting like a
Titan-
bitch, your eyes dry out.
Titan, we also talked about breaking a mirror with 7 years of bad luck. We already talked about that. We've hit most of the like mainstream, well-known superstitions already.
I've got
So-
One that
Um,
there's one
Oh,
all
go
of
ahead,
us
Subby.
knows. There's
Oh,
one all of us
Subby.
knows that, but we probably haven't thought about in years. Has anybody ever tried to wish upon a star
Many times.
or a shooting star?
Many, many times.
yeah, shooting star. I mentioned
Yep.
that earlier.
Yes,
Sorry,
I
had to.
did. Just a few months ago when we had that fucking massive meteor shower.
Oh
did?
yeah, the one that I
When?
couldn't see
And-
any.
Yeah, but me and my mom went just south of town and sat there for like an hour after we got back from DJing and saw a massive one,
Wait,
just
wait,
super
wait,
super
wait,
bright
wait.
fall right there.
When was this?
Just back in like either December or January.
It was
It was like
Late
late
December,
December.
early
It was like
January.
late December. Yeah.
I was planning
yeah.
the holidays for my kid.
Yeah, it like we
This dang
saw
child.
like
I want
20
my
or
kid,
30
but-
giant streaks of light in the sky. One of them was coming like straight at us. It was crazy.
Oh, really?
Okay, so I have one that that relates to me because I have to get a haircut soon. I cut my own hair, by the way. And apparently this may actually, if you have to get a haircut, this may apply to you. Getting a haircut on a Wednesday is considered unlucky. Sleeping with your head facing west is also avoided, as this associated with the dead. This comes from Thailand.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh wow.
Okay. I just remembered another superstition that is a positive one.
Oh.
It's seeing double numbers on a clock, more specifically like 1111.
Cool.
I've never heard that one.
It's a sign of good luck, and some people make a wish during it. They call it an angel number sometimes.
Yeah.
And you know what? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. There's some interesting information about that one.
I didn't
11
even think
is.
about. Oh, go ahead. 11 is.
Every time
9?
I pause for like half a second while I'm like and then
Because I
I'm
don't
trying to
know
read
when
something,
you're done.
you just interrupt me.
I don't know when
Read
you're
it
done.
out, turtle.
Oh, now I don't want to.
You know what? I didn't want to hear it anyways.
What about? Okay, here's an old school one. I think we all know this one. What about opening an umbrella indoors?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Has everyone felt like everyone knows about this one, right?
Yes.
Oh, yep.
And I was actually stupid enough to try that. Like, as soon as I did, I got knocked out my ass and knocked over a vase.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, because
Deserved.
whenever you're okay, so when you're walking inside with the umbrella,
I was
it's
saying, what
raining,
are you
it's
gonna do?
pouring down. How do you actually walk into your house without closing the umbrella and getting wet?
You
Like,
open the
the
door, you back yourself in, holding the umbrella outside, and close it.
Yep, that's exactly what
That's-
you do. Exactly how you.
That's also a good way to not drip a bunch of water in your house.
Yeah. So I get those umbrellas that close
Do you shake the
opposite
umbrella
direction.
outside on the porch?
Not if it's windy. If it's too windy, I'll just put it near the front door because
If it's
wood
windy
floor.
and you're outside with an umbrella, you are becoming Mary Poppins.
Yeah, you're gonna be. That's a sail, dude. That's not an umbrella. That's a sail. Sail.
Sail. Anyway, look, I already made my sub message. Fuck it, shit show, never forget. I'm
Okay,
not doing
hang
it.
on. We're gonna pause for just a second, and talk about sail, for just 2 seconds, because I swear, if you like bass, sail extreme bass boost, amazing.
Yes.
On YouTube, it's like a
Yes.
red sub. I've seen that video.
Yes.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I need
That
to-
is
I need
the
to-
deepest bass I have ever heard.
Hold on,
Anyway,
I have-
hold on.
My favorite version.
Anyway, back on the topic. So back on to superstitions again. I just had to do that like side tangent because we were talking about sail for 2 seconds. So other superstitions. Any other superstitions that we haven't covered? So okay, there is one that Titan halfway mentioned. 666 being the devil's number. Would you consider that a superstition?
No.
No, I wouldn't consider it a superstition. It's more of like a
Yeah.
It's a religious
I would
thing that it either has meaning or it doesn't, and people associate it with many different.
Yeah.
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 So a lot of people consider 7 to be a lucky number, right?
Well, yes, they
Yeah.
also call it God's number because of the Sabbath, which is the 7th. Or
Does that make
Sunday.
sense? That makes sense. Anything else before we wrap things up in a bit here? Do you have any other superstitions?
I'm looking right now at my list. There's one. There's a. Okay, I avoided this one from.
Do you
Go
have
for it.
any more superstitions?
Well, honestly, they said something about hair, if I recall. But you can't go to bed with wet hair. It will make you go crazy or
That's why it's so
blind.
crazy.
Is that why all the Scottish people are fucking crazy?
They can't ever dry their hair.
I like going to bed with wet hair.
Oh, wet hair. I thought she said red hair.
It feels refreshing.
She said red hair.
That's the case. I broke that taboo a long time ago.
I personally,
If you go to bed with red hair.
I personally hate laying down in bed with wet hair because then my pillow is soaked and it's just uncomfortable all night.
Lay on a sponge.
I sleep well with wet
I
hair. What the
Sleep
fuck are
on
you talking
my
about?
towel.
I don't like a wet pillow. Sorry.
Mine's memory foam. It makes it better.
I just wrap when I had long hair. I just wrapped.
Also, if you get your pillow too wet, it can grow bacteria, and you will actually sleep
I don't do it
horribly
all the
because of
time,
that.
of course, but
It
You're talking
doesn't
like
matter
mold.
if you do it all the time. Doing it just once, it will grow bacteria and mold unless it dries out completely fast. So sitting overnight, soaking your wet hair into it,
here's the fun
and
fact.
that's why that superstition actually makes sense. It has a hygienic backing to it.
Let's put it like this: my body puts off enough heat to fog a window in a car in summer.
Yes, but if
I dry it as I'm wetting it.
Well, guess what, bud? You're not filming a scene for the Titanic, so it doesn't matter.
Vampy, listen. Do you understand that
Oh, I understand. I'm just saying, I'm fine. I don't.
You're
have
not,
issues. I
actually.
always check my pillow.
it is very, very bad to get your pillow wet with hair wet because you're gonna lay on it. Your hair is against the pillow. It's going to just soak into the pillow and be wet for hours.
You wash the pillow.
Yeah.
You can't
What
wash
if you
a memory foam pillow.
What if you sleep in a beanbag?
Yeah, no, you can't wash. Okay.
No,
Hold
I
up,
do
you got a
get
point?
the memory foam
In a
pillow-
beanbag?
memory
Got a
foam
point.
pillow every now and then.
Yeah,
I
beanbag
need a
chair.
softer
What if
one.
you slept in a beanbag
Okay, I
chair?
thought you meant like an actual like big ass beanbag. It's like, what the fuck?
Stealth. I'm not gonna
This
say it on
episode's been
stream.
wild.
I
But I have
hear
the
it
words.
afterwards.
I will say it. Damn
Okay.
me right now.
I do have two things. Two last things, and then we can move on to the next topic. But
We even have a next topic. I think we've already covered
South.
everything.
Well, the last one that I wanted to mention because I've mentioned everything on this list so far is in South Korea, leaving an electric fan on in a closed room while sleeping is believed to cause death.
I'm sorry, what?
No shit.
Leaving an electric fan, like a box fan, turned on while you sleep and your room is closed, the door is closed, is meant to kill you.
Holy shit.
Call me unlucky then
Wow.
because I'm not going to sleep without a box fan on. It
But
gets
it's in
hot.
South
Hey,
Korea,
that's
so
just
it might
like
be
my mom.
a part of the region.
That might stem from the electrical grid being horrible back whenever
Yeah.
that superstition occurred.
Like I
Because
said,
that's obviously one that stems from early electricity.
most of these notes
so-
don't include context, yeah, so.
So, I have one more that I want to know if you consider this a superstition or not. But burning sage to cleanse a room or a house.
I
No,
know
I
that.
don't do
I
it.
do that.
I
Yep.
don't.
I would consider that a superstition, and my mom has done that before. After my grandpa passed away, she burnt sage to cleanse the house of everything bad.
Damn, I need to get my mother-in-law in here. She has a lot to say about stuff like that.
So when I was a kid, we would always light a white candle, and white means purity, you know. So we would light a white candle in order to, like, you know, whoever comes into the house, whether good spirits, bad spirits, at least they're actually like in the presence of something good.
I mean,
That's what I believed as a kid, and I was told this. Keep in mind, I was 9 years old. This was 30 years ago.
Well, you know, speaking of candles,
that's not what I thought you were going to say. That is not what I thought you were going to say.
Oh, before you go into your ad, before you go, because I know where you're going with this. Knocking on wood. We all do it, right?
oh yeah,
I don't.
Quite
I knock on wood every single time.
really,
If I
Stealth?
mention,
Oh,
If I mention something even close to Murphy's
I'm
Law,
shocked by that.
I knock on wood.
So, anyway, so if you speaking of candles, if you like candles and smelly things like incense, which I think incense has some spiritual superstition type stuff behind it as well, if I remember right. If you like those types of things and you want to support the podcast, go to quandle.store/turtle01. Use code turtle at checkout for 15% off most of the scented products, excluding incense and tea lights. Sadly, it doesn't include incense, but we get a little kickback for sending you over there and using the code, and you get a discount and you get a really good handmade product. I have a few of them. They smell amazing, and they're also anime themed, so some of them are a little fun. That's for sure. Anyway, back to the superstitions. Also, hang on, before we go back into superstitions, I want to just mention something that I had seen recently and I have contemplated actually doing. I was looking into custom Hawaiian shirts, and I found a place that I can sign up and get a referral code to get custom Hawaiian shirts. And if you know anything about me, Hawaiian shirts is the only thing I wear.
It's not a TwitchCon.
So I'm contemplating.
Yeah, at TwitchCon, you wore an awesome leather jacket. You had the best biker jacket
I had
I've
Hawaiian
ever
shirts
seen.
on under it.
Well,
Yes, when I was feeding you ramen, yes, you actually had the
I only
most
wore
beautiful.
Hawaiian shirts, and I've only worn Hawaiian shirts for the last like 6 or 8 years now. That's just my thing.
You wore the jacket handing out fidget spinners.
How ironic
I
is
did.
it? Someone who is in near sub-zero temperatures is wearing Hawaiian shirts.
Hey, they're
Well,
just
someone
comfortable,
He's
okay?
lost his mind a long time ago.
They
Oh,
are
he
the most
lost more
comfortable
than that
shirts,
a long time
and I
ago.
don't have to pull a shirt over my head, which I find extremely uncomfortable.
Do you hate turtlenecks?
Yes,
Okay.
that's why I wear Hawaiian shirts, because I don't have to pull it over my head. It's just uncomfortable for me.
I can't say anything. That's why I like polos.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't want to
Anyway.
ask you about your maid outfit.
That goes on from the bottom.
Oh, you have to slide it up. Oh, okay.
Yes. Anyway,
all
back
about
on the
that.
topic of superstitions. Any last superstitions? Anyone?
I think we
Vampy?
got it all.
Do you have one more you want to share? No? Okay.
No.
No. Early episode
You
tonight.
had some fun superstitions you got there, though.
You know, she
The
helped save
fact
this
that
episode.
people being buried alive
Okay.
led to the idea of vampires.
Okay, I just came up with this. If you could make a superstition, what would it be?
Oh, actually, before that, Vampy just said something. The fear of being buried alive led to the idea of vampires. Is that what you said?
People being buried alive, in actuality, caused the
Yeah.
fear of vampires.
So with the being buried alive, there are some like super old graves that had a what's it called? Had bells. When someone was buried, they would tie a string around their finger and run a bell up to the
They
surface.
still do that today.
In some
Yeah.
places, but it's very rare now.
Oh, Titan,
Yeah,
if you're talking
we have
about
such
Friday the
wonderful-
13th,
But it used to be very
we
common.
actually started with that, so.
But no, back in the day, they would get buried, and then there'd be sounds. They'd pull out
Yeah,
the person
and
out
they're-
make sure they were dead at that point. Because
There have been a few cases of them like digging up the graves to like move them or something for some reason, and they found claw marks on the inside of the coffins.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's been some crazy things with that. So I think that in itself was could be closely considered a superstition based in truth.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was happening even during the Salem witch trials, where people were being buried alive, found to have been, and so forth.
Not being buried alive, being drowned, being thrown off cliffs. I mean,
Yeah.
the list goes on.
Well, anyway,
If you could create a superstition, what would it be?
Don't go into the kitchen after bedtime, because I do not want my kid late night snacking.
That's so real.
Go into the kitchen after 9 p.m. It's bad luck.
If you go into the kitchen past 3 o'clock,
you know,
AM,
Stealth,
you're gonna find this one person
Fire at
called.
you, something
Stealth,
like that.
that actually ties into a movie, the Gremlins, I think. Don't feed
Yes.
them after midnight.
Oh yeah, don't feed them after
And
midnight.
don't get them wet.
Yeah. Anyway,
I didn't
we're gonna
hear
go ahead and
about
wrap things up though. So thank you all for being here for episode 108 of the Beyond Pixels podcast. Once again, I have no clue what we're going to talk about next week. I'll figure that out at some point. That might be figuring it out next Thursday. But anyway, we're here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/turdude01. You can find all previous episodes.
Stealth, I'll let you read it.
Chat. Read the chat, Stealth.
If you go into the kitchen at 3 a.m., all your food will be gone. I'm willing to
Find this one creature entity called Mom, and she'll
It's
beat the
Firefly,
fucking
yes.
shit out of you.
I called it. Yes. I knew it.
Anyway, so back to the closing spiel here. Find every previous episode on YouTube under the same name, Turtledude01. I kind of got confused about where I was at because I got interrupted, but yeah, don't know what we're talking about next week. We'll figure that out.
That
I
was
think
someone
Vampy
going
has become a
fucking-
car.
No,
Okay.
no, outside.
It became a transformer.
Sir Fordworth.
Anyway, so yeah, that once again, thank you all for being here. I guess we can do the thing we do at the end of every episode. Where did my camera go? My
Vampiretron.
camera over there.
Oh my
Autobots.
Why the fuck is my camera over there?
Behind the couch.
We'll do the thing we do at the end of every episode and let everyone shill themselves or whatever they want to shill. So I think we started with Stealth last week, so we will start with Vampy today.
What am I addicted
Just
to
give me a
that?
second. There we go. Go ahead, Vampy.
Alright, you can find me at twitch.tv/_Bloodworth. Later today, we should be doing Space Engineers, as long as we at least get a few people going for it. And we'll be doing, I don't even know what in the game anymore. We're just gonna see how it goes. Hopefully Stealth will be there.
We'll get to that.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
fucking shit show, don't forget.
God damn it.
Thank you.
Safety.
Oh. You can find me on Kick and Rumble, SYRKATRII. All my links will be in the bio of my X account. Again, you go on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, SYRKATRII circuitry, or go to Rumble and search the same thing. And I'll be streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Definitely come over and support the streams.
Okay. Socks. Do you have anything you want to shill?
Quandle.store. Okay. Okay. Only Socks, the group.
Going
Yep.
over his notes
Only
very slowly.
Nubs, the group. Yep. Yeah, I don't got anything else. I'm tired as fuck.
Here, I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, any single ladies interested? You know what I'm saying? Any single ladies?
We
you know,
talked
could,
about
could,
this.
Anyway, you probably don't have anything to shill.
Nope.
I didn't think so. Yeah, Sobe never does either.
Please drink responsibly this weekend.
Actually, yeah, that
No.
would be a
Actually,
show.
don't.
Yeah, that.
Actually,
responsibly.
No, I'm with Sylvie on that one. All right, y'all can find me at twitch.tv/TellTheFox. Like Vampy said, in a couple hours, we're going to be continuing our Space Engineers run. Hopefully, we'll find this unnecessary to keep ourselves from dying this time around. Either way, we'll have fun and we'll see y'all there.
Okay. And once again, thank you all for being here. If you're watching on YouTube and you made it this far, toss a comment about any superstition that we didn't cover. Anyway.
Or if you can make one, what would it be?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh yeah, your favorite superstition.
Toto, why is there
Yes.
a menu in
All right,
front of
I'm
my
gonna go
face on the
test that
screen?
fork thing again. I'm going to my kitchen. Be right back.
Because I haven't yet got the camera to not render
I swear,
that.
I'm gonna get a woman before the end of the night.
Oh Jesus! It's the 115 zombie dude. You should message me on Discord. I haven't seen you in years. Anyway, see ya.
Flip.
One of those.
I'll be back with the milk next week.
To